I travel a lot. Plus, me and my husband live abroad part-time, and whenever we are in Spanish-speaking countries, he sometimes struggles with the language, and these are going to be a game changer. So I know that whenever it comes to translation headphones, some of them can be really, really awful. I would say these really impressed me because of the different ways that you can use them. So I'm going to show you how to use them because you are going to need to have an app in order to use these. So I will walk you through the app, but before we get there, let's just talk about the headphones themselves, right? So the case and everything, perfect little small size, very lightweight. Right here, when you open it up, it'll tell you where the battery life is. Whenever the battery is getting low, you can just charge them with a USB-C charger right here. Once you open it up, this is what the actual buds look like. So once you pop them into your ear, they automatically connect, which is also really nice and super convenient. I'm going to take them back out just because I don't want to record this video through the headphones, but I did want to demonstrate what the headphones look like in your actual ears. One thing to be mindful of is they are pretty touch sensitive. So it's really cool that you can use the volume, the up and backwards for music and all of that. But like I said, just be mindful because the touch can be a little bit sensitive. I tried using these as my gym headphones. Unfortunately, they're not noise canceling enough for my gym. I do believe that they are noise canceling because of the buds. Like the buds do actually provide some noise canceling because they're in your ear, but I could still hear some people talking and I could hear some music whenever I was in the gym. So they're not as noise canceling to me as like my full over the ear headphones. But if you're just going to be, using these like outside walking around and you're not looking for noise canceling, these are going to be great for just regular headphones as well. Also, there is a manual to show you how to use all the features on the headphones. And then there is also a manual that shows you specifically how to use the app. And that's where the AI and translation features are going to come in. It's a free app called Ear Dance. Make sure that your headphones are connected when you open the app. And then once they are, you will see the name at the top. So this is the main page. I'm going to walk through like the top 3 features. So the first one is going to be the free dual chat. They do give you instructions for how it works, which is really cool. So me and my husband kind of played around with this with both of us having the headphones in. So we tried this one person speaking in one language. Then we also tried listening to something in Japanese, which is what you see here. The translation is not perfect 100% of the time, but it works. I'm going to go up here and change the language to Spanish since I don't speak Japanese. You're not going to be able to hear me speak Spanish because it's in the headphones, but you will hear the response in English.
Hello, how are you?
So this is really good for whenever you want the translation to be directly in your ear. So now we're going to go back and then we're going to go to the translation machine where you actually talk through the phone. So this is really good if you're having a conversation with someone like out loud and you want them to be able to hear everything. So here's another example.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Then we're going to do the headphones in phone mode. And again, you can always use these little pop-up boxes to show you exactly how it's done. So this is where one person will have in a headphone while the other person speaks into the phone. I'm going to change the language again because, again, I do not speak Chinese. And then you just press the button and then I said something in Spanish.
Where are my shoes?
Perfectly translated. And then me and my husband tested out this audio or video call feature. We just did audio. I can't actually show you on here, but basically you invite them to the call. And then if they say something in another language, you can actually hear it in English, which was super cool. So I will be very honest when I say that I do think there is still a lot that I have to learn with these headphones. But in terms of figuring out the basics of, okay, someone is speaking another language and I can allow that language to come into my headphones or into the phone and I can get them to translate it to me to English. Figuring out that part was the most important to me, and that part works really great. The call feature was also really, really cool. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate them like an 8.